Okay, well.
Sorry.
Hey. Hey, you.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you.
Are you listening?
I'm talking to some guy.
What's he saying?
I think he wants to talk to Asterion.
Yeah, the children are recognize Asterion.
Camp. Monster hunters.
His staff controls everything.
The Gur camp. Oh, God. My parents' camp. Chessa, focus. Resist the beast inside you. You promised.
Yeah,
It's your fault.
have Asterion talk to those
You
guys.
did this to us. Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns.
Yeah, the other guy has fond
These are-
memories of him.
These are all the people that Asterion captured. They're all
The
turned.
other guy has fond memories of Asterion, like
I may have
they were friends, I think.
Gotcha.
Don't look at me like that. Cazador's order. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh. I suppose there's a good chance they will. What use is it, though? They're lost. Ravenous. Feral. They'd attack any mortal on sight. All these people were ruined because of me.
Parents. You've seen my parents. I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirred.
You really... Cazador's got this stuff. Good luck. If you fail... well...
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces.
I'm talking to the other people.
There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Hardly. Cazador didn't keep me in luxury, but I've never seen anything like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? My brethren's.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
Fond of him.
You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian,
You remember me.
you were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
Misread that one, my bad.
It can't be. It's not just him. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one So we'd have souls for this cursed...
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
170 years.
Jesus.
You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me. There's no escape. No escape for us. And no escape for you, Astarion. This nightmare never ends, and it's your fault. You did this, damn you! I damn you to the hells! I damn you to misery! I damn you!
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. The children, I can understand, leverage against their parents, but... Sebastian, I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here. I don't know anymore. I thought these people were drained and buried. They should be dead. There's only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the 7, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots. And the unlucky, it doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual. What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
I agree with Astarion.
You agree with the Astarion? Really?
The reason... That's a lot of vampires to just let loose.
Well, you know, the market can adapt. We can get some more vampire hunters going.
I side with Astarion on this.
I don't know. I don't like the idea of Astarion just doing what his master is doing. I don't know. He's pretty fucked up and evil. I feel like he's going down a very incredibly dark road if we set him that way. That we could just very much easily end up with Cazador +1, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, it seems like he's literally just becoming Cazador. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just sickening. Seeing them again. I don't know what else. 7,000 spawn, from ancient conquests to stolen children.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
Buck.
Then I have a feeling that we're going to be dealing with vampires on the outside. And they don't like the fact that they were stolen and kidnapped and all that other stuff. I'm going to go back to my original statement if I agree with the Astarion that they need to die.
Oh, moral dilemma. Moral dilemma. Moral dilemma. We're gonna be here for a minute. Hold on.
No, no, let's talk it out.
All
Let's
right,
talk
all
it
right,
out.
all right, all right. So, if you were someone in the cells, what would you want to happen? Knowing that
So,
you've aged your life out, and knowing the world does not recognize you, and you knew that this dilemma was occurring, would
like if
you
I was
still
in
say, if
Sebastian's
you were
place,
aware, yeah, if you were in Sebastian's place and you were aware of the dilemma, what would you want to happen to yourself? Would you want to die after waiting this long?
see, here's the thing. Don't press anything. My answer is no, I would not want to die. But looking at it from where this perspective of where I am right now, a lot of people are upset that their lives have been taken, and their reactions to that are going to be violence and going to be destruction and taking that anger out on a lot of innocent people. A lot more innocent people. They're going to be entering in a world that they don't understand, and they're going to retaliate and probably kill a lot of innocent people if we just let them loose.
But then all of those people would have been us killing them. And that doesn't weigh on your shoulders at
Say
all.
that again. Say
But
that
then
again. I'm confused.
so this is a trolley problem. You understand that, right? Like this is like partially
No,
a
I
trolley.
don't know what that is.
It's the like if a train's coming down a road and they're see how like the bottom one, why not just leave them? They're not our responsibility. So this is a trolley problem. And so if like the basic one is if a train on a track is going down, it's going to hit 3 people, but then you can adjust the railing for it to go on a different track, but there's one person on that track. Do
I
you
would
adjust the railing?
I would adjust the railing and let the one die and save the three.
But then you are responsible for that one person's death.
I'll take that. I can live with that. I'd rather save three than kill three. The lesser of two evils, but I'll take that.
I don't know if I'm disagreeing with you because I want to disagree with you, or if I actually like. I don't know if I disagree with you actually, but I am
On a
trying to
moral
think.
level.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually disagree with you, but I am trying to think of a way to counter you. Right now is the thing.
Big time. I like these. What is it? Not physiological. It's I guess psychological, right?
No, that's not the right term.
Yeah, there's
Let's
something
just
else.
go with moral dilemma. So surely, I mean, yes, a lot of people can die from all these vampires getting sent out. That is true. But couldn't they have a chance to fix things? To, as time progresses, make things better for everyone if given the opportunity.
Unity.
Or is that sunny day just
That is. That's
too far away and the
I feel that that is too far away. That too much time has passed. We saw the anger of Sebastian. We saw the anger of the children. They literally wanted to kill Astarion.
even the children?
Sebastian.
Yeah, but some of those prisoners aren't children from hundreds of years ago. Some of those people are captured like recently. It's not as though vampires are apex
Inherently
predators. I was going with that. I mean, I was just gonna be like, they are traditional vampires. They do require you to invite them in, and they come at night and all that kind of shit. So there are measures people can take place to defend against them.
But on top of everything else going on in this world, do we want to release roughly, let's just call it 7,000 vampire spawn? Because even 100 vampires can do a lot of damage. We saw what was about to happen with 7.
Well, that was just ascendant ritual.
You get my point though.
I don't even know what the fucking ascendant is, but whatever.
I would say closer to godhood.
Yeah.
Probably unlimited, yeah.
Uh,
A true vampire lord.
so will you admit that you're okay? So you're saying that you're saying yes, I am doing a moral wrong, but this is for the greater good. You're
Saying that
recognizing.
I am recognizing that what I am doing is a horrible, horrible thing, and me as an actual IRL, real living being could probably never make this decision. But I am also thinking of the hundreds of thousands of other people that would be affected by this, and I know that there are children that were taken, let's say, in the last month, but there are also people who have nothing, and when a person has nothing but anger, they lash out with that anger against anyone who they see as someone who could have caused that, or someone who could have done something but did.
But if you were someone who didn't have was trapped in a cell for hundreds and hundreds of years, and then you were let go, and then the first person you meet after being let go says, "Hey, I know shit was fucked up, but we can try to make amends. We can like the person that has done this to you has been brought to justice, and everything is fucked. I understand that, but we cannot just let you go. We cannot, well, not just let you go, but we cannot just let you go out and like cause harm. Like
You're talking about building a rehab center.
kind of. I'm thinking like, what if Asterion or other people that knew of this ploy were to just tell you the situation? Basically be like, yeah, okay, so the vampire lord is dead. The person that is responsible for your abduction and capturing is dead. And we are looking to set things right. Do you not believe that that would help? That would catch your attention. That would give you direction to
It would
be more
catch my
productive.
attention. It would catch my
Would you accept
attention.
it if you were one of the people in the cells? Would you do that, or would you still go out, be angry, and cause harm in a way that is, how you would say?
Me as a person, I don't think I could. I think if there was an olive branch stretched out to me, I think that I would entertain that idea.
Because that's the chance.
Mm-hmm. Especially if I was in Sebastian's place and I had no one but someone reached out a hand to me, I think I would at least hear that person out.
Yeah.
Because when I talked to him without Asterion, it just seemed like a pretty broken person. He literally said, I just don't care what happens, I just don't want to die down here. That's literally what he said as the conversation was ending.
Then you're suggesting to sentence him away. Surely
I'm
the
still thinking
vampire.
that.
Do you think that the vampires could understand that the people, like, yes, they are immensely angry, but they would surely they would understand going back to being free, that like they can't just go around killing random people. Is the point? They have hungers, yes, but if hunger is assuming they're like that could literally just be the only thing that could be driving them to kill innocent people, is just their vampiric nature. It's not necessarily because they're angry.
Fair.
It could just literally be a hunger thing. In which case, you're advocating for just all vampires need to die anyway.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You got me there. I'll give you that. Okay.
So I'm trying to always opt for what I think is the morally good thing. I know you're trying to save a lot of people, but I'm just trying to be as good as I can be.
No, and I understand, and I'm trying to as well. That's the two halves of this coin. Of you were looking, not saying you're wrong. I'm just stating the fact. The way that I'm perceiving is that you were looking at the here and now, immediate, do the right thing, whereas I'm looking at.
We did this in a little bit
months
in
down the road.
military school, where there was 3 ways you can analyze an ethical situation. One of it was I forget the names of them, but one of them is kind of what is the character that you are presenting yourself to be with your moral action? What do you want to be in life? So there's I want to be a good person, which means X, Y, Z thing. Therefore, anytime a moral dilemma occurs, I need to do X, Y, and Z thing. Then there's like pragmatism, where it is I don't care, or I forget the exact word, but it's like I don't care what anything means. What is the end result of my actions? What is like I could do a horrible thing, but it can cause general goodness for everyone around me. Therefore, in the end, even though I did a horrible thing, if it caused good things, I'm a good person. And then there's another one, I forget what it is. But I'm trying to opt for the one where I'm trying to be this kind of person, therefore I don't want to break any character. I don't want to break that kind of image or imitation of that character for temporary gain or pragmatic reasons. I actually looked this up. What were the 3 ethical principles? No.
It's tough to say, because, like, I don't know, man.
So there's deontological, teleological, and then virtue-based. And I'm kind of going for the virtue-based is the one where it's like, I want to be this thing. Therefore, regardless of what ethical quandary comes about, I ought to act in this way. And then I think deontological is the one that's like, what are the effects of my actions? And if the effects are good, it doesn't matter how bad morally my action is, I'm still a good person, And then I think the other one is specifically rule-based, where it's like, if society says this action is good, or if it's beneficial, then it doesn't matter what you think about it. It's a good thing, Or like, what does the law say about things? Or like, whatever, things like that. What do you think? Go ahead. Do you still want to kill them all? You want to?
I kind of do.
You do? Okay.
I mean, both arguments are good, but I keep thinking about the larger population.
But you think that? So we have 7,000 dead here. If we let them out, how many people do you think will die with their addition to their additions to society? Because it needs to.
Maybe half of them will take that olive branch, but you still have 3,000.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Let's just say that, like, would you assume that one vampire that dies here is equivalent to one person that dies that has nothing to do with this? Or do you view them as inherently lesser or greater?
I would say it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
So, assuming 7,000, do you think that if they were released, 7,000 people would just die, like, over time because of their existence in the world?
No, because that makes me sound racist.
No. How does it make you sound racist? I think it's a mathematical question. Like, it's just, do you think that If you think it's a one-to-one thing, do you think that if half of them could be convinced, then you have 3,500 that couldn't be convinced? Do you think that those 3,500 would kill at least 2 people or more? Is the question.
I would say they'd probably kill 1 or 2.
If it's 1 or 2, then they would kill less than what we're freeing. If they kill 2 or more, then they're killing more than what we're freeing. Therefore, we should kill them now, from your viewpoint.
It's tough, man. I don't fucking know. It's the hardest decision this game has put in front of us so far. And I don't know if it's because we're making it more difficult, but
I mean, I think the dilemma is clear. I think it's also just what we make of it. Obviously, there's
yes,
going to be
how we want our
consequences.
how
There's
we
going to be
want to perceive our characters.
Yeah,
There's gonna be
there's-
consequences either way.
Yeah. And so I'm not factoring in, oh, but what if there's a level 12 vampire that approaches us randomly
I don't give
and
a
tries
shit
to
about that.
attack us?
We just nuked a level 12 vampire.
Exactly.
6 turns. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not worried about the in-game consequences. I'm curious how this reflects our
Characters.
yes.
Our view of our characters.
Yeah.
Well, the way that I wanted to kind of lead this character was to fight against the urge to kill, which is counterintuitive to what I'm literally saying right now. But at the other half of it, I don't feel that it is, because I will kill to save as many people as I can to atone for the sins that I've made in my past life as a ball spawn.
We'll
That's
get
kind
we'll
of the-
we'll let you. I think I've done enough attempting to convince. I'll let you decide this one. But if I get fucking Oathbreakered again, you're paying for it.
It's fine. I mean, this is our campaign, though. I want you to at least.
I vote for the let's release them. They deserve the same chance you get. And if we go even, like you go, they're too dangerous, they need to die, we'll flip a coin.
I'm probably 60-40 you to the 40 me. Let's let them go.
Okay.
Some sacrifices just aren't worth it.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer just because.
That's what was pulling me to the other side of yours. Is they didn't choose to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Good argument. Good argument.
They'll need someone to lead them. Take the tunnels into the Underdark. Find somewhere, well, not safe, but less perilous.
What? No, we can't.
Just try to keep